This is Lady Maya. I am here with you today because I want to talk about something that is kind of near and dear to me, okay? So, I'm just going to call this basically living a broken life. No. Living while broken. That's what I'm going to do. Living while broken. That's what I'm going to talk about today. I'm going to start off with a story. Let me start off with a story. Okay. So there was a little girl and a little boy. Okay. They were in this home where they barely saw their parents. And when they did see their parents was fighting and they were being abusive to the kids and different things like that. So the kids always wished never be there again. Well, their wish came true. Basically, their wish didn't come up the way they had hoped. Okay? So basically, they split up. The parents split up. So the daughter went with the mother. The son went with the father. And then all the years just kind of passed by, you know? Middle school, high school. Then they kind of reached college. They reached college. And what do you think happened? Who do you think was hurt the most through all this? You think it's the brother or the sister? I say this to say that a lot of things actually happen to us in life. Okay, childhood may have not been the easiest thing. We didn't cry about it. We just went with it. Our siblings may have not been the easiest or the nicest. They may have even tortured you most of the time. I've seen that happen. What about when you were in high school? I know a lot of people that have had not so good moments in high school, trying to find themselves, looking everywhere, every which way. Which way do I go? How do I look? How do I act? How do I respond? How do I talk? Who's gonna like me? How much me can someone stand? I've had that dozens of times. I'm not gonna even lie to you. I was the type that just in high school, you think it was rough for most people. High school was interesting. Middle school was the worst. I'm so tiny that I was pretty much thrown in trash cans. I was thrown in the fire escapes, and the door would shut, close, and lock, and I would have to bang for like hours just for someone to let me out of the fire escape. I got bit by a girl at lunch, only to end up having to fight this girl off of my arm. I still got the scar. We used to call the girl Pitbull because my arm was so huge after she bit me. Yeah, the tetanus shot, I guess it took. Still have that scar. High school was very interesting. I found myself just wanting to be invisible. It was like the only way to not let the bullies from middle school see me, or the new bullies in high school. So I would have the biggest sweatshirt, biggest pants, never drew any attention to myself, never wanted anyone to even talk to me. I was that petrified, you guys. I didn't deal with it the best. I'm not going to say I'm not perfect at all. But I will say this. Got through it. Got through it. And just to get through it, even at that point, didn't seem as a big pivotal moment. Didn't seem like it mattered much. It was so hard growing up in the streets of Philadelphia. Very tough. If you looked a certain way, or you were some type of pretty girl, or even the guys are looking at you, the girls was not happy about that. And they would make your life a living you know what. 2 hockey sticks, okay? Just saying. Other than that, but my choice was this. My choice was I was going to make it out of there. I started working. I worked my tail off. Had a baby. Worked some more. Had another baby. Worked completely all the time. But yet and still, I'm here. So, it's not never that bad. It's not really. Sometimes we make it in our minds a little bit harder than it should be. Let me finish this story. The girl finally went to meet up with her brother, only to tell him that the mom killed herself because she was heartbroken that her own brother wasn't allowed to really see her or meet up with her. And she wasn't allowed to see him as well, where he didn't want to. And so the girl, she saw her brother. And the only one that was actually hurt was the mother. Her choice hurt her own family. Don't let your brokenness hurt you and those around you. Go back to square one. To the people that did you wrong. Go back to the time. And it's going to be painful. It's not going to be easy. No one likes to be called out. Understand and know that nothing worth anything is ever easy. And the easier it is, the less likely it is to stay away from you. I want to say that going back, for me, you talking about hard? It was tough. It was very tough. I've gone back to the people that wronged me. I've approached them in a way, and I wasn't mean by no means, because some people, they put that wall up and that's it. Everything you are saying is going, woo! It's not going where you want it to be. So what I'm saying is this: tread lightly, especially if you want to make amends. If you make amends, know that your life could be so much better. You never know, Family, Lord knows we didn't choose those people. Boyfriends, girlfriends, friends. We chose those people. If you keep having to make an amends, you really need to look at yourself. Real talk. Sorry. I know it may have struck a chord with a lot of people. I know several. Because everything they do, they figure they're right in doing it. Not seeing how it hurt the other person, or not caring that it hurt the other person. But I will say this: being able to say you're sorry or to say that you're hurt, it may not help them, but it'll sure as heck help you. Because now, wipe your hands. God sees it. The universe sees it. Whatever grand scheme of everything sees it. They see that you're trying. They're seeing that you're trying to make amends, even if you didn't think you were wrong. Look at the man in the mirror. I had to, let me tell you what I had to look for. I was being mean, so mean to someone when I thought I was giving tough love. I didn't mean to hurt them. I didn't. Like, if anything, I just wanted to steer them into the right direction, at least in my mind, what the direction was, or what I saw that they could do, but they weren't ready. They weren't ready. Yes, tough love can be so tough sometimes that you lose them. It's never easy. Nobody said life would ever be. But it's worth it once you get all that stuff off your chest and you're able to smile and see that you're not carrying so much baggage. Who wants to live like that? That's how we get high cholesterol. We have panic attacks. We can't function and focus or do anything correct. But if we can just take a breather, sit back for a minute, assess. Whew, it's a big thing in assessing. Assessing a situation, seeing it from someone else's point of view. It's a lot of apologizing I've had to do. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've had to, because I'm not perfect. I only want the best for anyone and everyone. It's funny because I know so many people that they'll be boastful about, oh, I have this, and oh, I got that, and I went this place, and I have this, I have access to this person. Only that's all they have. Do they have happiness? I didn't see that part. You didn't show me the happiness part. Did you show me something that's going to actually last? Like a decent relationship? Did you show me, I don't know, something that you gave yourself? Because sometimes we don't give ourselves any credit. We don't. We're our own worst critics, you guys. When I say we're our own, okay, let me just say this. For the longest, I didn't think I was ever worthy of getting a good man. And I know I'm not the only one, but still, okay, I'm just going to be real. The way I saw how other people were. And then I saw what I wanted to see. Because, okay, your girl is always in a fairy tale land. Always, always, always. I wanted Prince Charming. I wanted to be swept off my feet. I want just so much for myself and my children. I wanted my kids to see that in spite of the decisions that I made better ones later. And I had an opportunity to, because I mean, sometimes that opportunity doesn't come as quickly as we would like. All right, I'm gonna stop jibber jabbing, okay? But I want you guys to know, making amends is not easy. The people that you try to make amends with, they may not always be willing to listen or hear you out, or even be in the same room at some point. I got one that I choose not to be in the room with. I'm not gonna name no names. Never that. No, that's not what I do. But I'll say, I love God, and I wanna please Him in every sense of the word. I wanna please Him, and I know me having to deal with this head on is gonna give Him such joy. And I'm still working through a whole lot of stuff, you guys, really. So I say this: your happiness is always going to be a choice. You can choose to be happy, or you can choose not to. Yes, it is a choice. Because even if bills are due, you're being evicted, and all that other stuff, or a car broke down, kids is acting up, still choice. Think about it. You can laugh and smile and know that you still have a place to lay your head. You gotta find those things to be grateful for, and that will make you smile every time. I got a roof over my head, clothes on my back, food on the table. I have electricity. Thank you, Jesus. Okay, you guys. Living while broken. We're all broken, but we still have a choice. We have a choice to be happy all day, all night. Whatever you want to do, the time, the place is now. Whatever you choose from this moment on is your choice. You guys have a great one. Love you guys. Oh, like, subscribe, and comment, please. I want to know. I want to know how you guys feel about this. Please, just tell me something. Take care. Love you guys.